What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at third in form Quaglirella. That's right. Coming up next. So in today's video, like I said, we are looking at third in form Quaglirella. I hope I'm saying that right. I think that's probably one I'm actually getting right. So he's gone from an 80 striker rare to an 82. He then has an inform that was I believe it went up to an 85. I'm pretty sure it was an 84. He then has a second inform that I can imagine was 86, and then that's gone up to an 87, and he's just bagged himself a third inform today. So absolutely incredible. Look at some of the stats on this card. 88 rated from an 80 is pretty nice. Obviously, looking at the stats, really happy, especially from when he was an 80 at the very start. He's got some very nice upgrades. So we're going to go into some of the basic information to start with. He's got 4-star, very nice already. Right-footed, 5'11", with a medium work rates. I find that the work rates don't really make too much of a difference. Obviously, I said there's quite a lot of them. If you use the custom tactics, I have my strikers always staying up front, so pretty much he barely ever comes back. Sometimes he did drop a little bit, which was actually quite nice because he picks the ball up quite well, and we'll get into that. So, looking at some of his stats anyway, he's got an 81 pace. Again, that can be sorted out with a, to be honest, I wouldn't even use a hunter, but it could be sorted out with possibly a catalyst. That's what I picked up this card with. So I thought I'd keep it, see how it goes, because obviously I didn't really need any of the shooting, just the fact that it's 90 rated overall. He has 88 positioning, 86 finishing, 92 shot power, 94 volleys, and 90 volleys, 94 long shots, and then he has 88 penalties. So to me, that shooting is pretty decent already. I don't really need to do anything major to it. If I was to say put a hunter on him, it would get his shooting to 94, but it's only a 4 upgrade. So personally, I don't really need that. I think you could be using it for better use, maybe getting his passing or dribbling up, depending on what you want. If you was to put the catalyst on him like I did in this video, he'll have 90 pace and 88 passing. So that is quite a nice one. Obviously, preferably for me, I'd have more of a dribbling one. Again, I really wish there was a pace and dribbling in the chemistry styles, but I suppose a lot of people would have that, especially with some of the players that do have very high shooting anyway. But there's plenty of chem styles that you can try out with him. I tried Catalyst, and to be honest, it was actually quite nice. Because I have that free up front with the 2 strikers and the cam, it works quite well to be able to actually be confident in passing with your strikers. Looking at his passing stats, if you're looking at the basic, he only has 81 vision, 86 free kick accuracy, 82 short pass, 78 long pass, and 84 curves. So it could always do with a boost, and I think the standout stats, his vision and free kick accuracy go up to 96. He then has 88 crossing, 87 short pass, and 89 curves. So it's quite a nice increase, personally. So I thought, you know what, I'll keep it on there. Someone's put 5k worth of chem style on him. I may as well try him out with it. So, he does have some nice dribbling and a couple of other stats. He has 87 strength, which is very nice. 75 stamina, which is okay. A striker necessarily doesn't need a huge amount. And a lot of the time, you sub off your strikers anyway to make place for brand new fitness. He then has 81 heading accuracy, again, very nice. 82 balance, 89 reactions, 89 ball control as well as 86 composure and 83 dribbling. So overall, a really nice card. I thought this one, to start with, it's the head of the strikers in the formation. Obviously, we do have Lukaku as well, and Lewandowski, in fact. We've got plenty of strikers from this week that I will be trying out. I think with the fact that there's no promos probably going to happen this weekend, if I'm correct, I more than likely will blast through a lot of this team in a week. And I believe I want to try and pick up Lukaku next, if I can, and then possibly Lewandowski, and work my way down the team. So, looking at Quaglirella, looking at his base stats just on a whole, I think it's very impressive. The 90 shooting definitely stands out for me. He's got a 5 increase from his 80. So realistically, not a hell of a lot of an increase from 8 ratings, but that just shows that his shooting already was pretty overpowered. He's went up 11 pace, 8 passing, 8 dribbling, 10 physical, and 6 defending from his 80 to his 88. So very nice card all round. I felt like he was, to be honest, I felt even with the catalyst on, very, very nice on the pace. Shooting was fantastic. I think he did have quite a lot of shots. He didn't score too many for me, but I think that was the caliber of opponents I was playing. Sometimes you get players that you can absolutely smash. Sometimes it's more of a kind of a 1-2-0 victory. So I'm not too fussed that he showed the potential for me that he can definitely score, and he was very much in the right moment at the right time all the time. He seemed to pick up the ball really well, was always in that kind of spot to pick up the ball. Very, very nice to do the 1-2s with, very, very quick on his reactions, and just going forward he just felt like a force. He's only 5'11", which made me think that potentially I might need more pace, because obviously the taller players seem to be able to push off a lot of people, and with his 87 strength, I felt like he was alright. I felt like he held his own. He did look quite small compared to some of the other centre-backs that obviously are reaching the 6'4" mark, but he managed to score a header and plenty of shots that really the keeper did make some wonderful saves in the match that I'm showing. So overall, fantastic card. I think what? How much is he worth? I bought him at 100k when he was extinct. I think then he went up to about 150, and as I'm recording this, I think he's selling for around about 110. But I can see him dropping because his 87 is only 43k. Obviously, he is going to drop a little bit more over the course of the week. But with the SBCs needing informs, an 88 rated, I can't see dropping too much. I probably can see him going for around about the 80 to 90 with the SBCs in place. And then we'll see from there what happens. Obviously, the last informed team of the week last week was absolutely mauled by the 2-for-1 packs. So this one will probably bounce back with a little bit higher in price. I'm sure we'll see plenty of this card going around, because I think he's definitely up there in quite a few of the strikers, in my opinion. Let me know down below as well, have you used any versions of this card? I don't think I've used any, in fact, and I think I've missed I'm trying to think, when did he get the 87? He got that in Team of the Week 20, so I reckon I missed out on that card. I may have even done him, but to be honest, I can't remember and I haven't checked. Poor effort on my part, I know. And then he did get his 85 in Team of the Week 16 as well, so what? We're on Team of the Week 20... What are we on? 25. So within 9 Team of the Weeks, he's managed to get 3 informs. That's pretty impressive. Also, he did get a winter upgrade within them 9 Team of the Weeks as well. So very, very nice couple of months for Quaglirella. And I must admit, overall rated, I'm giving him a solid 9. I think he's fantastic. Would love to see his team of the season, because I reckon with 3 informs and a winter upgrade, I can't see him not getting one. I think that's just a given, and I think it'll be a really, really nice card to play with. So, solid card all round. Definitely recommend to go. Very fun to play with, and to be honest, I could probably see him in FUT Champs. With the right chem style on him, I think he's definitely one to watch, and you've got to try him out, really. And realistically, I probably could imagine the 87's probably just as good. The increase isn't incredible. It's 1 and 2 on most of the stats, and he's only 43k, so that again screams that you want to try and get him, because really if the 88's good, the 87's got to be good as well. So let me know down below what you think. Have you used him yet? Who else do you want me to review? Leave that down below. I'll put it in the pinned comments if you've not made it this far to the video. If you have, absolutely smashed it, bros. And I'll see you all again next time. Subscribe and like, and peace.